Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys. So we are on to the 15th for the daily reading, and we have one that flipped over. Okay, so we're going to put these back in. Bottom of the deck. Oh, Four of Autumn, which is Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your money. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Holding on to your money. Someone here being the miser, not wanting to let go. Maybe someone here is being selfish, I do want to say, especially when I'm seeing the 10 of Winter here. Somebody here is holding back and they have enough to share, but they refuse to do it. That's what I just got. So the overall energy here is manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. Yeah, and this is where I'm seeing that you're not helping those out, or someone here has the wherewithal to be able to help, but they refuse. It's like they're holding back. And for what reason is just, for control. We are in, we've had a lot of Capricorn energy in the sky lately, and this is all about power and control. It's like your guys' $600 stimulus check, $600, what, $1,800 for the entire year is what people got, but they were told not to work. And now all of a sudden, $600 is supposed to help, an entire family buy food, pay bills. And it's like, and then be taxed, if they do make a buck. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing, with the 10 of Winter, it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off of your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependency. Yeah, trying to not be codependent on, that's exactly what they want. They want you to be codependent on them because then you rely on them for everything. I overheard this couple, it was an older tourist couple here on the island not that long ago, and they were talking to someone and they were talking about, if they just keep giving us those stimulus checks, I won't have to work. And it's like, you can live off $1,800 for the entire year? Like, that's exactly what they're trying to program you guys to believe, is to believe that they're going to be here to take care of you. And that's the beginning of communism. And I don't care. I'm just going to say it for what I'm seeing here. The Three of Spring is usually like the Three of Wands, looking out and waiting for the next dollar to show up. Well, you guys, come on. That's not happening. They're shutting off unemployment if you haven't noticed. Three of Spring, plan your next steps with an eye into the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Honestly, that's if you get your ass out there and make it yourself, okay? Not banking on the government to pay you. That's not going to work here, okay? So, and then the next one is the 9 of Spring, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I've been telling all my closest friends and family, and I've been kind of warning you and putting out little warnings here and there, but I don't usually like to fearmonger, but we are coming up into a Mercury in retrograde. And if you haven't noticed, in Pakistan just recently, and I had predicted this a while back, that power outages were going to start happening. I would definitely suggest you guys getting out there and getting your candles. If you guys can get yourselves, something to be able to charge your cell phones. You may not even be able to use your cell phones. Back up your computers. Like for me, what I've been doing the last couple of days is getting all my clients' phone numbers and email addresses and writing them all down. That way, like if I can't call them, at least I have some of their information. Closest friends and family, write down their phone numbers. If your phone goes out and you have no power and you don't remember this person's address or even how to get there, you have been too reliant on, the internet in order to be able to, contact people. Well, what happens when you don't have that anymore? Okay. And the fact that we have a Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius, I apologize, you guys, for the sound. They're doing some construction out there, but It just is. But anyway, I would definitely say, in Aquarius is all about the World Wide Web. And I do genuinely believe that we are going to have some type of a hack. And it's not just going to be in America, okay? It's going to be a worldwide hack, and it's going to be sometime this year. Another thing to do is hold on to your money right now. Go out, buy your candles. If you guys can get a solar paneled cell phone charger, I would definitely do that. Just in case somehow, some way you can still use your cell phone if that does happen. I would get enough supplies at least for a couple of weeks, and making sure that you have non-perishables, getting some propane or some type of, filling up your gas cans and things like that. If you haven't noticed, it's like, pay attention to what's going on around you. If you go into the grocery stores, you're starting to notice that people are gathering again, okay? There's a reason for that. I walked into freaking Target, and right when you walk into Target here, they've got a bunch of deep freeze. Thank God I already have my deep freezer, and I've got it at a friend's house, and I told her, I'm like, we need to just start filling this, and then only filling it with things that we're going to be able to cook if the power goes out. So if we can barbecue, great. You can cook a lot on a barbecue. You can actually even make pancakes on a barbecue. So keep that in the back of your guys' mind, because that is kind of what I'm seeing here, is especially when it's talking about holding on to your money, pulling back, knowing when to hold, and then also protecting the fruits of your labor. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're getting ready to go into something really big, and it's as soon as this the swearing in happens. There's a war coming, you guys, and you already know it. You feel it in the air. You guys have been fighting with your friends and family. You're watching it on social media. I mean, you guys think that on the 20th, when this goes down, that's just going to be the end of it, and a bunch of people are going to go, okay, yeah, that's just is. No, people are going to be pissed. People are going to, they're going to lash out. I mean, it just is. And you can see who lashes out the worst and what side they're on. Some people are burning down buildings, and some people just go straight to the Capitol. I don't like either one, but I gotta side with the ones who went straight to the Capitol instead of hurting other people, innocent people at that. So I and I don't care. Feel free to log out of my channel. Feel free to thumbs down me, but I'm gonna say it how it is. I don't like either side doing any of what they're doing, but if it weren't brought to this wouldn't be happening. Everybody would be working like they were doing. But I'm seeing pain here. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords here. So I can't help but see, where people have, been trying to hold on to their resources because they don't have a whole lot. And then I see all these other people who have a lot of resources and refuse to help. Think about that, you guys. When it comes right down to it, what side are you on? I'm out here, trying to do the best I can, at doing these readings and keeping you guys, fulfilled. But what are you guys going out there and doing? So if you have any type of means to help, even if it's taking some sandwiches down and feeding some people, or calling a friend and seeing if you can't make them a casserole for their family, or maybe one that they can put in the freezer, then do so, okay? Anything that you can do to help, even if it's just a shoulder to cry on. But right now, especially with this new moon that we just had with Pluto, people are really afraid. People are having a really rough time. And like I said, shit's about ready to go down and get real. So it just is. Anyway, I'm going to tap into your guys' love life. Okay, yeah, here it is. Deception. Told you. Here it is. The end. Yeah. So underneath the Ten of Swords, yeah, because of the lies, the pain, there's deception here. And you know what? This is a carry out from yesterday's reading as well. Deception. Someone here is wearing a false self mask. So I feel like be careful whoever you guys come into contact with. I feel like, can you trust them? Can you trust what you're being told? Can you trust what you're hearing? Can you trust what's going on in the world today? Can you trust one side over the other? Do you think you're actually getting the truth? Think about that, okay? So with that said, onto the love reading, the Four of Autumn, someone here not wanting to let you go, trying to, trust that everything is going to work out the way that it should. But I am seeing that there has been some deception here. I feel like, if Three of Spring, someone here is looking out, waiting for someone to actually reach out and make an effort. But I do feel like there is, there's a call for perseverance here, whether this is love or just in your everyday life. Continue to persevere, don't let this message here today stop you and put you into a frenzy. It just means, pull up, your bootstraps and get yourself out there and get going, okay? I feel like, someone here has been, waiting for someone to reach out, waiting for someone to make an effort, and I feel like, but I feel like it's like, again, they're holding back because they're trying to protect what they have and they're not wanting to share. If there is any deception here today, I feel like don't invest in something if you don't know what it is. Okay, prime example. This morning, I get a phone call from this guy. Hi, I listened to your interview that you did and a few months back, and I was really interested. By the way, you are great. And, we had Howard Stern's producer actually hear you, and he would love to interview you. And we would like to do 5 interviews with you, which would actually turn into 100 interviews because we would post that one interview 20 times in the next year. So for each one, it would be 100. Or for all of them together, it would be 100 times we would post your interview for this whole next year. And it's only going to cost you $3,000. If I'm so great and you're going to get ratings off of interviewing me, then I shouldn't have to pay a freaking dime. So there's that holding back, not getting caught up in the illusion that it's going to do something for you, especially when I have my own YouTube channel. I have my social media platforms. I have word of mouth. I mean, my reputation exceeds me, so it's like I don't need to invest in something that is not trustworthy. So keep that in the back of your guys' mind. But I'm not really seeing a whole lot of love here per se. I am just seeing, I'm just feeling this place of deception and somebody feeling on guard, somebody holding back, not willing to make an effort at this time, somebody wanting them to make an effort, but I'm just not seeing it happen. I just see you protecting what's yours, your family, and that's all there is to it, honestly. I wish I had better news for today, but it seems like to be a lot of really heavy energy. We did just have Uranus turn back on as of yesterday. So Uranus is at this standstill. So there can be some really serious electrifying stuff that can happen. And Uranus rules electricity. So it can be very electrifying, the things that come out, and also power outages. So, when Uranus crossed over the threshold in Aries a few years back, it caused Fukushima, so think about that. And then when Aries crossed over from Taurus back into Aries a couple of years ago, it caused the Paradise fires, Paradise, California, and then the ones down south as well. So because it went from earth to fire. So as soon as it hit that 0 degree mark, boom, everything was on fire in California and all over for that matter, So, just think about what is going on around you and just kind of sit back and watch. But I would definitely heed the warnings that I gave you guys at the beginning. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully tomorrow we have a little bit better news. But again, I can't control the messages that come out, nor do I want to. I am here to give you guys the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Anyway, you guys, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell if you are, so you can be updated the next time I post a video. There you go. You can tell these are not edited. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.